In this course, we're going to add some common social mechanics to our darts game, such as achievements that we can earn, leaderboards so we can prove our skill, and destinations that we can share with our friends. For the first module, we're going to be in the Oculus dashboard to demonstrate how each of these mechanics are set up. After they are set up in the dashboard, we'll add the logic into our game and test it. In the final module, we will be changing our project from blueprint only to a code project, as we need to add some custom C++ source files so that we can access destinations and rich presence functionality. I'll explain more when we get there. For now, let's make our way to the Oculus dashboard. Log onto your project on dashboard.oculus.com. First, we'll create our 2 achievements that a player can earn. One will simply be received if you successfully finish a game of darts. The player has proved they know how to play and should be rewarded for it. We'll name this one First Game 1. The second achievement will be received if the player hits the bonus quadrant 3 times in one game, and it will be called Bonus Master. Admittedly, these aren't the toughest achievements to fight for, but that's for you to create. Part of the challenge for developers to make compelling experiences is to make your player want to work harder to feel like they earned that achievement. Some examples in the case of our game could be to receive an achievement for scoring only bonus points, or rather, score only standard points but finish the game in a small amount of time, meaning they have to throw fast and be accurate enough as to not hit a bonus. Perhaps you have an achievement that the user can earn if they play only by rotating which hand is throwing, so that they must use their dominant and non-dominant hands. Be creative with it. Okay, let's set up the achievements we'll have in our darts game. In the left panel, under your project name, expand Platform Services and select Achievements. If you've grouped multiple projects together, such as a Rift version and a Quest version as we've done here, you'll be prompted to manage the app grouping, which just means changing the setting that affects all the apps in this grouping. At the top right, click on Create Achievement and let's fill out the form. We've already created our 2 achievements here, but the options in Create Achievement are going to be the same as in Edit Achievement. So you would click on Create Achievement, but I'm just going to click on View and Edit Details, and I'll walk you through each piece. At the top is the API name. This is the name we will put into our blueprints when the achievement is earned. It is not shown to the public, so this name can be formatted however you need it to be to make sense for your project. We've named this one UE_ACH_first, so Unreal Engine _achievement_first. Next is the title. The title will be shown to the public, so you want to give this a good name. For the sake of our course, I'm going to name it in a way that also tells us how to get it. So we've named this First Game 1. The description is commonly used to inform players how exactly to win this achievement. Here we've written, play a full game of darts. Then in the unlocked description is where we can write a message to the players that have successfully unlocked this achievement. Here, I'll put, congrats, you've completed your first darts game. Keep going. Next is the space to place in some icons that represent the achievement. We won't be putting any in here now, but again, spend some time on the design language of the graphics you're using to represent things like achievements. They make receiving them all that much more gratifying. Scroll a bit further down. Towards the bottom of this page is the write policy. What you choose here really depends on the type of game you are making. If you are creating a single-player game, client authoritative will be needed, as we will not have a server to handle the mechanics of the game. We, the client, are responsible for our actions, and as such, we should be the ones to update our achievements. If you are creating a game that uses the client-server model, such as a multiplayer game, you will want only the server to communicate when the player has made an achievement. This is very useful to reduce cheating. Is achievement secret is an option to keep this achievement completely hidden until it is earned. An example in our game could be that if a player picks up a dart, walks around and behind to throw it at the dartboard from the back of the screen, they get an achievement named Rule Breaker or something like that. But it's completely hidden until they do that. Okay, next is type. Because this first achievement is earned by finishing your first game, it is a one-off call. So we'll keep this as simple. The last option is referencing if you want your players to receive a custom item upon earning this achievement. Refer to the Oculus documentation for more information on custom items. All right, let's press save and create the next achievement. Again, you would click Create Achievement. This one's API name is UE_ACH_bonus, so Unreal Engine Achievement Bonus. We've set the title of this to Bonus Master and the description to hit the bonus quadrant 3 times in one game. In the unlocked description, we've written, you've proven your ability, you're in the Bonus Master Club. When thinking about this achievement, the point of it is to hit the bonus quadrant 3 times in one game. We're going to need a way to keep track of how many times they've actually hit the quadrant in the game that they're playing. And if they are successful in hitting the quadrant 3 times in this one game, we will give them the achievement. So this one too will be set to simple. Press save and let's move on to leaderboards. This is going to look similar to achievements. We've already put together our 2 leaderboards. The first is UELB2, so Unreal Engine Leaderboard 2. This one is for the fastest win times. Press the 3 dots button and we'll see what options we have. These are also the same options you have if you press on the Create Leaderboard. We start with the API name, which we named UELB2, and the sort order to lower is better because this is the leaderboard for the fastest win times. If you had a destination set up already, and this leaderboard had something to do with that, as ours will, you will want to place that here. With the deep link destination here, a user can look at the leaderboards online from a friend's profile and think, I'll bet I can get a better score. They can click to launch the game, and using the destination, they will be placed right into the spot where they could prove their skill. So I'll change my deep link destination to darts match, since that's the destination we're going to be creating in a bit to send users directly to the game stage. The additional options are pretty self-explanatory. Now I'll press submit. The second leaderboard we created is named UELB1, and the sort order of it is higher is better. The reason that higher is better in this one is because this is the leaderboard to demonstrate the total games won. So basically just how many times did you complete a game. So the more games you complete, the higher in the leaderboard you are. I'm also going to set this deep link destination to the darts match because they both represent a darts match. Moving on to destinations. Again, ours is already created, but let's quickly walk through this. The API name is going to be familiar now. We've set it to dart_game because this destination will send a player directly into the dart game, bypassing the lobby. The API name, though, has no control over this. It's just to remind us the basic purpose of this destination. In deep link message, we have written command : and then a simple command, load_darts_map. Again, this is not itself going to open the darts map. It is the message that will be sent to our game, and we can decide what to do upon receiving this message. We'll set that all up in Unreal in the last module of this course. Supports direct deep linking will create a URL that users can share with others. Upon being clicked, the user will be sent to the games page in the Oculus library and the option to launch to that location. Minimum and maximum support group launch is the limitations for the app itself. For example, a game of ping pong needs at least 2 players, but can't, or shouldn't, have more than 4. So this is where you would set these parameters. Inside of localizations is how this destination will be translated to the supported languages. Ours is only in English, and we've set the display name to darts match, and the description to jumps right into a darts game. And finally, we have the option to include an image to represent the destination. Okay. Let's submit this, and with that, we have everything created in the dashboard we will need to earn achievements, read and write to the leaderboard, and take advantage of destinations. In the next course, we'll return to Unreal Engine and create the remaining assets we will need to travel between our levels.